What is up guys, how are you doing? So before today's video starts, I just want to say a quick thank you to Future Cities Catapult for inviting us to Smart Cities last week. It was a really awesome experience, and this video in particular was done by Joyride, a company name that I find really amusing, and specifically it was with Vince, the founder. Really interesting conversation about how we're going to track bikes and how we're going to make bike riding safer for the general public, so be sure to stay tuned. So, introduce yourself and explain Joyride to the wonderful viewers at home.
Hey, so my name's Vince, I'm the founder of Joyride, and Joyride is a device and sensor for bike sharing operators so they can collect more data about their program, and for cities so they can collect more data to build proper, better cycling infrastructure.
Perfect, so if we actually come over here real quick, I should have done this beforehand. We can grab it's just a casing. This isn't actually, there's nothing in here. But so this is what it would look like. And you just attach this to a bicycle, right?
Yes, so this gets mounted to the bike using the water bottle mounts. We also do integrations within the bike as well. So we're working with a client right now where we've integrated the device inside the bike. It's an electric assisted bike, so we've tapped into their battery.
So what are the kind of people that's your use case? Are you looking for people who cycle all the time, or is there a specific niche?
So we're launching with bike sharing fleets, and the reason why we do that is because bike sharing collects more data. So for example, if we gave 100 of these to your average commuter cyclist, you're only collecting 100 different data points. But if we put 100 of these on a bike sharing fleet, we're starting to collect tens of thousands, up to millions of data points. And we see that as a better solution for cities when they're trying to collect data on which routes cyclists prefer, what their variations in speed are. So if you're building more superhighways or quiet ways, where the most dangerous junctions are, and we collect all that data.
And how is the data presented to sort of end users, so sort of cyclists themselves?
Yep. So we have our own analytic dashboard that we provide the fleet operators, so they get real-time stats about where their bikes currently are in case of theft. How often they've been used, all the stats related to it, so how many kilometers the bike has been ridden, which helps out with predictive maintenance as well. So those are the kind of analytics that we provide.
And is it something that you sort of envision, say, a year from now or whenever, to be sort of a consumer product? The ability to sort of buy one, stick it on your bike, so if I, for example, wanted to know that information myself, would I be able to sort of buy it for my own bike, say?
In the future, yeah, we'd love that. Right now, because we're focusing on big data and collecting more data to enable cities to build better world-class cycling infrastructure, we're really targeting businesses and bike sharing fleets and operators.
And have there been any trends that you've sort of found that you weren't expecting?
Some of the biggest trends, so the different types of cyclists there are, and who rides at different speeds and where they ride them, which junctions are getting avoided the most. That's something that is starting to come through in the data set and is really interesting to us, because naturally you think as a city you build a bike lane and yes, cyclists will use it, but just because there's a bike lane there doesn't necessarily mean it's safe. So which bike lanes are they avoiding, which ones are they going around, and which maybe side streets or corridors are they using instead of the bike lanes? So that's really interesting to us.
Perfect. So if people want to find out more, where do they find you? What's your website, your Twitter, or whatever?
Joyride.city, so that's www.joyride.city, and we're on Twitter and Instagram at Joyride City.
Perfect.
Cool.